Gonna do this is cheeky. They're gonna try and make them come down the stairs. It's really hard to fight in this versus Clockwork and Bloodseeker though. Like they have really good AoE stuff.
Yeah, that's a little spook. Nobody is bottom. Just absolutely no one. All right, they're run down there now. And now they see everybody, and Dino, suspect, get on over here, buddy. Gonna take you on down to Tame Town, and oh my god, they might all die. Oh my god, Dino didn't die. Oh my god, Navi, what have you done?
Okay, and Sweetstrong did such an optimal play. That was crazy. The way that he like waited to the very last, like when the impact of the silence to do the toss, right? Because that way he'd have a chance. Like, that was so smart. That was so good. He was like giving his team like the most possibility for the kill, and they just couldn't do it. Didn't have it.
Can I just tell you that also I'm actually going to go back on what I was saying. I'm anti-Navi now because no one is playing a Coddle. And as much as, like, you know, Coddle, all the hot rage and stuff like that, this is not really a hero that I feel like you make moves around, like, runes with. And I feel like that's been the strength of Navi in these past couple of games.
That is true, but you can just run at objectives and with your team and, like, destroy every creep along the way.
That's true. Okay.
No one's a good farmer, so like give him the best farming mid in the game. Let's see what happens.
Love it. In the meantime, there has been the swap up. They tried to dodge the lane, and V-Tune still ended up going up against Petishara, who finally gets level 2. So he's going to take the dog for a walk up top now. Get Razor right on in there, give some punches to old V-Tune, and then head on back and away.
And V-Tune just again, well, last lane was so fun versus the Doom Mana Burn. This time I get a Razor. Yeah, but he was determined to play Lifestealer again, and you know what? He had a great Lifestealer game. He did fantastically in the later portions of that match. He did exactly what he needed to do. And he got to the point where he was able to actually swing. And that was something that they really struggled with on the side of Mind Games. They weren't able to let Dino actually do anything in the second half of that last game. You go back, like, that first attack was built on using his spells, like his Ags, and just snotting, shooting out splinters and needles at people. And he didn't get to do that. He didn't get to right-click them either. So the question is, can they enable Dino a little better this game? They're going to bring Dino up top now, as they are well aware that, the swap is occurring.
Oh, I see. Yeah, they're trying to dodge. V-Tune's already here. I get you. I was a little confused why they were doing it that way. I thought the Petishara was the first one to move, but that makes complete sense that he's following around V-Tune.
All right, now you have to kill Razor, right? This is the key. They baited him.
Oh, the biggest play. Wait, he might turn and kill all of them, though. Bignum's there. He's trying to salvage this. Petishara, run. He's fine.
Oh, man. That kill would have been so good. Okay, now you need to kill Visage. But unfortunately, you can't, so...
Kill them all!
Yeah. That's how it works when you do lane swaps. It's funny, because like when the draft ended, that's actually the first thing I was going to bring up until Dan called us some kind of voice I couldn't understand, was I wonder if we were going to get Lethal lanes, because it's Lifestealer, it's Razor, this is what should be happening, and this isn't something that we get to see too often anymore. And so it's always really interesting, because there's so many, like, when it's part of the meta, everyone knows all the tricks, right? But when it's not like super meta and it's not happening every game, people get a little bit slack about it, and they kind of like they get knowledge checked. Like they aren't as quick to react with things like, oh, like should the support stay for when the guy TPs to try and counter, and then we get the kill, then he can't TP, and then the lane swaps just end if that ever happens, right? If you're trying to play this game and you die and you don't have the TP scroll, it's over. So it's huge that they weren't able to get that kill on Petishara.
Yeah, that made a huge difference. They're actually down bottom, Bignum trying to get on in the area. He was just tossed back by Sweden Strong to slow down this pull. And that means with Solo coming over that they're going to have to hold this in front of the tower. This is not going to be easy. This is a little bit of a funky one here. And Bignum taking a lot of punches. They got the freaking mana creep again. Time the Ench keeping it.
A little bit sad. She isn't going to keep it forever, though, thankfully. Oh, look at this double stacking by no one. Oh, what a gamer. Okay, all right. So, yeah, he went down. He did a blast under the one camp, and then he right-clicked the other camp down by this ward. Oh, that's beautiful. So much farm.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's actually dirty. I mean, if you can do that yourself, and then also probably come in later and try and make things like that happen, it's going to be so good. Sweet and strong.
So annoying. like 3 points in the blast. He's just nuking the wave, trying to open up opportunities for Sweet Strong, like you're saying. But he's under a ward right now, so
Yeah.
did not die. And no one's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go blast some creeps, I guess. Oh no, he wants to stack it again first. He decides he's not ready for that wave yet.
All right, fair enough.
All right, let me see. Let's see him do it again here. Nothing else happening in this game, right? All right,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I'm gonna set myself here. Gonna count. Okay, a little nukey nuke.
Bang bang.
Let's see. It was close last time. Oh,
Get it.
Oh, he's good. Oh, he's so good. Oof. Oh, what a hero. And look, in your back in time.
He missed one creep. Yeah, that's dirty. All right, everybody, take notes. It's still good. That's how you do it. Toss?
That was funny.
What the hell?
Toss player back under the tower.
Oh, because they were hoping to let that camp spawn, but then they had a sentry down already.
Yeah.
So now they're going to know. They're going to have to bring out the sentry to try and deward it.
Oh, let's see who wins this battle. Strong's on the hunt. I mean, it's always this one in here, like every time these days.
Yeah.
You can't attack it.
Oh, he's so slow. His attack speed is terrible. Look at this guy. Poor Sweet and Strong.
And he's like, yeah, I'll just bully you. And I'm just going to stand here. So there's going to be another full minute without it. Right, Slayer? Right? You're going to go stand there? Slayer?
Hello?
Slayer?
Nope. You let it spawn.
Okay. I guess he's like, yeah, but you're going to rotate for a rune, so I'm going to actually pull this wave or something. I'm not sure.
Inkred gets the BD down bottom. So pulled up bottle. Going in for the Null Talisman to start. In the meantime, no one did clear through that entire camp that he stacked up. Both of them did. Oops. 63 last hits. Top net worth 600 ahead of the Zeus.
And Zeus is actually having a fine time, too.
Oh, down bottom poorly. Solo. He gets caught. He went in to try and bully, and he gets bullied. He doesn't have heavy Shara. Oh, he has bots. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. No one is very strong. Bignum, get out of there. Oh, he missed. No one. What have he done?
See, Lyrical, you said, he's all about the runes and stuff. What do runes do, They give you mana. They let you move fast. They let you do more damage. Well, Farm does that too.
Radiant's middle
He'll
tower
just
is
farm.
under attack.
Doesn't waste his time on things like bottles, pathetic items as such.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He gets everything. He's ready for it. Burn
Dude, this guy is a Caudal mid player. I can't believe that hit that range group. That was so perfectly timed. This guy's a gamer. He's so efficient.
I mean, the scary thing is that, like, if he keeps this up, like, all of these lanes are just going to be in jeopardy over and over again. Petishar is actually queuing up a Midas right now on Razor. This guy just loves Midas.
We don't have any sweet value in this game. I don't know. Infested Lifestealer running at you. Ha!
Yeah.
I mean, there's the Ench, right? You can eat those.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, good call. Although, if you're saving your Midas for Ench creeps, you're doing it wrong. You need to go back to the drawing board on that one.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Back to the drawing tables.
Wait for it.
Shout out to Lumi. Thanks. Rupture. Rise. Oh no, they're in trouble. Oh, they were the ones that are in trouble. Not quite enough damage. Cena running away. Slay trying to finish off poor old Visage, but it's not going to be enough. Dino still has eyes on him.
He's hungry. Go back far, though.
Yeah, he's out of there.
Oh, look at Inkred, though. Yeah, he's zooming. Having a little peek here. There's no vision. Lice doesn't know about this. Oh, I can't find him, though. He doesn't know where he is.
Yeah, they needed that.
I can't see him.
God, that's going to be so annoying. Does he run back in?
Oh, he should have been dead, but instead of getting a TP.
He's running back in. Dino backs out. Still have Zeus in the area. Sweet and Strong coming over. Run. Ah, he's out. They're good.
That was terrifying. That was like, I shouldn't be alive, and then suddenly he hit 6, he gets the birds, and like boots of travel to it.
You know, I will say that combo seems very good, but likewise, like, if they don't take a good advantage of it, I do kind of feel like Mind Games has a really good scaling draft, particularly if they get into this hand of Midas. Sweet and Strong finds one. Slayer is there, but going to be fine, it looks like. They take down the top tower as Elias hits level 6.
Why is Slayer just stopping? What's this guy doing?
He's hanging out.
Why? Am I crazy?
I guess that he just felt like he was dead regardless, so he figured he'd do some damage on the way out, maybe? I don't know. Fine, Sweden strong. Ankrad starting to go in with the damage. Gets a little jump, and Bignum is actually the one that gets the kill.
Yeah, Bignum kind of quietly dominating this game, by the way. 4-0 and 0. So he has all 4 of their kills.
Wow. Good clock game so far.
Is he rushing a hood?
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
Actually, yeah, not a bad idea versus a tiny support and a zoo or a coddle. That is definitely gonna be helpful.
I wonder if he goes for a pipe.
I mean, how badly do you need 4 stab is usually the question. And it looks like, I mean, it's kind of good because it's a life stealer, but it's not that helpful outside of that.
Yeah. Sweden strong again, just bullying in this area, making Mind Games feel a little bit uncomfortable. There's always a danger that anybody could show up and it's a pretty quick kill.
Structures are fortified.
Now bottom, pressure being mounted by Solo. Pedishara just trying to hold out for now.
So to me, the real issue of this game will be what happens when the Wraith Pact is done on Vantage. I think everything just centers around that. That's what you play for. And then that's going to depend, like, how far is Lifesteal at that point? Like, does he have Armlet and Deso by then? Do they take the first Aegis with that? And then Blink Dagger on the Tiny will try and be synced up as well. Speaking of Tiny, he's going to get hooked in. He doesn't sidestep. Oh! Yeah, hit him with a voice wrong.
Yeah. Wow, that was 4 smoked up together trying to make a play, and they couldn't do it. That one hurts. Oh, Ankrad, if he goes down here, yeah, there's no way. He should be good. You can see this is like crazy annoying. So much of the jungle is being taken over right now with Sweden strong and no one there to back up. It's like you have to commit so many heroes on Mind Games to keep them there.
And how do you actually kill this coddle? Like, everyone was so dedicated to, like, fanning out this Puck, and then things get weird with, like, the Spirit picks and stuff, and they had their Zeus relatively early, and they didn't want to pivot it, so coddle kind of gets a free game. Despite being picked relatively early, just because they are so known for the Sweden strong coddle, it makes it less likely, I think, in other teams' eyes that it's going to be no one playing it.
And then that sets them up for a completely free game in a way.
Yeah. And in that sense, their drafting is very strong because they've already shown so much prowess with the Puck that, you know, you're looking for those answers throughout so much of this. And even with the Tiny too, right? Because, like, they open Tiny Coddle, so it's like double potential mids.
Yeah. Well, Solo with the trolls. Moves on in, gets that tower. Bignum gonna pop some cogs and actually just catches. I thought he was gonna do a cog pushback, but now hookshots to get to his buddy. Slayer has Macro Pyre ready. And Brad trying to get the slow down. Sweden strong can't get out of this. He's gonna fall. So they will get at least 1 kill here. And in the meantime,
a blast kill at the same time.
Right.
Honestly, I thought Slayer was going to be going down.
God, Navi up 3K. Seems looking good.
My games are in a lot of trouble, especially because no one hasn't been contested at all, and he's going to have his 4 staff before he even gets hookshot for the first time. So, yeah. Very hard to kill him. Now, keep in mind, though, your defensive item is a 4 staff, and you're playing versus a Bloodseeker, so at least you have that going for you.
True. On the side of Mind Games, you can.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, Coddle's going to buy a 4 staff and then his Bloodseeker, so you're going to get
Tower has fallen.
But you're forced into it because there's a clockwork, so it's understandable.
Being strong, finds himself. Bignum yet again tosses red on top of Solo. And Solo is likely going to fall. So they get the kill streak, give it over to Sweden strong. He's now getting relatively close to a Blink Dagger as well. This game is very quickly going to fall off the rails if Mind Games don't make some type of a move soon.
What was I doing?
I don't know what that move is. Like, if Clockwork's not finding a kill, it just feels bad.
Yeah, Clockwork's the key right now. It's his hook shot into Rupture is how they, as Danlog was talking about, like anchoring a fight, trying to like force Navi to actually commit. Because right now they are just free to poke and prod. That's what they've been doing for the past 10 minutes. Just Coddle's like running your jungle, runs away. In your jungle, runs away. Booster travels up top. They have no way to actually force him to stick around, and they just do these little pickoffs like this, and you have no counterplay. It's all on Clockwork Rupture, and they haven't synced that up yet. You also haven't really felt the impact from the Zeus. Oh, they didn't even see that ward. Oh my gosh, that's a freshie.
No.
That hurt.
Place down.
He's nice. Intentionally popping smoke, by the way.
That is kind of wild. I mean, they killed a bird that had him coming in, and the jump hits onto Solo instead of onto Lies. He might still die, though. The bird's coming in. They got the drop on him. Gets him there one time. Jumps away afterwards. Maybe not. Maybe they'll be okay here. Bignum's still tanking through a lot of this damage.
It's a good thing they got that kill on the birds, because if no one gets in there, at least one of them's dead for sure.
Ward dropped back behind the tower. Bignum is going to get scouted now, but Streak Wave coming in. They don't feel comfortable going for it all. Meanwhile, no one gets ruptured. They don't have a way to break his TP out. So Sweden's strong. He's going to die, but you will take that for getting your Coddle out of there.
And we're talking about this, like, trying to force the fight and everything, how you need the hook shot into the Rupture, and so if it's only a Rupture...
Yeah.
I remember when I learned that trick. Back when every game was losing to Rickies and Blood Secrets. I don't understand. What do I do? Dude, just TP. Oh, he's not a stun. Oh, wow.
Hook shot. Round two. Catches no one here. Gets pushed out afterwards, but the jump forward and a big kill. Ankrad gets that one. That is super needed.
Barely survives after the urn as well there, so they gotta slow down that momentum. And who actually got the kill? Zeus? Yeah, excellent. Yeah, big old one. And what is he opting for? Kaya into the Aghanims here?
Yeah, he already has the shard. So, another way to cancel TPs when the Rupture comes out. Very nice.
Middle tower is under attack.
We're getting close to the timing, though. Blink Dagger Tiny, Break Back Visage. That will be the unstoppable force. Like if they're still leading in gold when they have that, I think Navi have an extremely good chance of winning this game.
Puts it on in. Can they get there in time? Hook shot. It's about to be backed up again. He's got it. Has the vision. Navi, you got to be careful here.
He's trying to find his angle.
Gets down a ward, backs away, tries to run in the area. Sweden Strong is there to interrupt. And it looks like they're going to get a break.
The Radiant!
But gets the D ward also there. No one on the high ground.
Yeah, that lingering sentry that was just expiring.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, players just throwing down macro pyres mid.
Yeah.
Underrated about Jakiro for sure. Gonna do this every
Is a great conductor.
So
wave goes down.
And I mean, this is definitely like a weird feeling game for mind games. Navi, I want to see what their main aim is, because they've got so much tower pressure now that if they want to, they can just run down the top lane here. I want to see how mind games
The
respond.
issue with my games is they've done. Like, look at bottom. They were just roaching, you know? Like, they're flaring behind this tier 1 tower, just trying to be like, oh, are we sure they're gone?
Yeah.
Guys? Oh, good, we can take this tier 1 while they're surrounding our tier 2 top.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
In this type of a game, kind of under zero, we can afford to go for those multiple points of liquid fire. And Katashara, oh, he's caught. He's out of there. Nope, not gonna happen.
I see your little.
2K gold lead, but more importantly, Navi, with this Aegis timing, I don't know what stops them from pressuring constantly, right? You've got like the Illuminate fam too. This is gonna start looking pretty rough.
Someone's gonna get tossed pretty soon. That ward also still surviving. That so much of them already hit by the base.
Yeah, they have Blink coming out right now. And I mean, with the
Great pack
heal
too.
yeah.
Everything is perfect. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is completely perfect. They've hit all their timings. They have Desto on Lifestealer, they have Wraith Pact on the Visage, and they have Blink on Tiny, and they still have Aegis for another 3 minutes, and they're up 2k gold. I think Na'Vi have hit every single marker, and they should win this game.
Tries to get away, not gonna happen. Ignum, he drops. Yeah, it's about to hit daytime. It is, it's party time. Na'Vi, good to go. Tier 2 tower
so
hit.
close. He needs his BKB. Like, that's your counterplay, right? He gets BKB, he's able to get on top of the life, so he can...
Oh, that's not good, though. He gets to jump away, though. Okay, barely getting out of there. Blaze, Gravekeeper's close. All burned off. But they can't do it. Can't fall on the load up with anything. Trent, they need control, man.
Do they ever? But they have double BKBs, right? They're actually doing somewhat okay. Like, it's a bad spot for sure. I think Na'Vi have hit everything they want, but, you know, they missed the toss kill. That's huge. Like, they needed that toss kill. That was part of breaking the base for them. So, step 1, did not die to toss. Thumbs up. Step 2, Bloodseeker is going to want his shard, because he's first is a pretty tanky hero.
Okay.
Of the Lifestealer, the core-to-core matchup. Very similar to how the Lifestealer wanted the shard versus the Bristle. You're going to want your shard, the Lifestealer.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. And I want to see if, I mean, if Ankrad right now, he queued up a Sange on top of the Aghanim Scepter, so I'm wondering if they're going to go just straight in for the Ag still. I imagine that you got to, and then making a play is just so tough. Really is just that hook shot that they have to start things. That's it.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. Like, I almost wonder if Petushar should consider going Blink, but I think that his build got kind of weird with the whole Midas thing, and he's got his BKB, but it would be nice to have someone else just, like, do something.
He needs more time.
That's something that... Yeah. So
I mean,
what are we going to do about that?
Me. You're telling me. Oh, poor guy. We'll see how it goes. I mean, last game Na'Vi just like chilled for a while, so maybe they'll do the same thing again. That being said, Na'Vi also won that game. Well, they're getting out on the map here. They're looking okay. What do you think about like a Glyphy or something for Dino? That item just not good.
It's okay. It's not horrendous. I think he just needs like bigger damage. Like, I like Basher for sure. I'm down with that.
Okay. Yeah, I
guess.
guess.
I want to smack people and stun Lifestealer.
Oh, big.
Oh, fuck.
Poor fellow. this poor man.
Dude. Oh man, that's brutal.
The viewers out there, do you have any idea how many games of Dota Bignum's played professionally? This guy's played in so many, and he's been in this position in more than a few. Has to be the sacrificial lamb for his team. He knows what's up.
Never forget Bignum's support ever, you know?
Here you go.
Gamer, this guy. Alright, there it is. He commits for the Aghanims. He's all flowy here on Zeus. He's got his Aghanims little slot filled. He's got his shard slot filled up. He's got static field. Look at this hotbar. I mean, this hotbar of the Zeus is just glorious. It is ready for Dota.
It looks like an MMO hop.
I know, it's so long. He's got so many spells.
Is that what that thing's called?
I don't know. Menu bar, hot bar. I think it's hot bar. That sounds right. I'm gonna go with it.
Strong. Oh, he blinks away. Dude, Na'Vi are literally just all over it. I don't know if they just like didn't wake up in time earlier. You know, things were feeling a little bit rough, and now it's really good. They are all over it here. Game
Dan
one.
was saying action bar, but there's no way it's an action. Come on, for my hotkeys? Sounds right. Hot bar it is. Thanks, Dan.
Sweden Strong jumps in. BKB immediately, though. Oh, it's first get back. Dino can't do anything. Dino trying to run. Out after the rupture. So it ends up just being a 1-for-1 exchange. And she's just dying to the Zeus damage.
Yeah, she had to be Nimbus, so they didn't have it for the other heroes there. They were kind of engaging on Bloodseeker. No BKB used from Petushara either, so that is good news in case there is a secondary engagement, because that is one thing that Na'Vi have no concerns of, cooldowns.
Right. Yeah.
It's pretty similar for both sides, though, honestly. It's not really a big cooldown game. The big ones are probably like Thunder God's Wrath and I guess the Visage, you could argue.
No. I will say that the Thunder God's Wrath there probably saved the Bloodseeker's life. I don't know if he gets out of there if he doesn't get that extra boost in speed from Thirst.
This is a messy game, dude.
It is. There's no doubt.
All right, there's the 15, the plus 1.5 armor, corruption to Visage in the familiar. That sounds crazy on the birds.
Bully. Tries to get out of there. Get me away! He wanted so many deaths or near deaths because of wards.
These two boards duking it out.
Yeah.
And their team's bailing them out.
It's true.
Alright, we're gonna flip some coins. We're gonna roll some dice. We're gonna go for bashes. I mean, Lifesteal and Bloodseeker. Just who's getting the better clicks off? That's the question. Alright, we have an infested bird. Is the Midas available? No. The Midas is on cooldown. Petushara not here with the hot counter. How disappointing. He is hunted in these trees.
He's looking for any of them. When you said infested bird, I thought you meant Visage. I was very confused about the Midas comment.
No. That would be sweet, though. Yeah, good Midas does. Oh, double smoke popped accidentally on mind games. Oh, no. You actually
Navi saw it?
need both of them, I'm not gonna lie. That really hurts.
If they find no one with it, though, it makes up for all of it. But
Nice,
they don't.
good kill.
Still good kill, yeah. And they actually get all of his birds, too.
Oh, bonus squad. Hey, look, here we go. All right, the Dota want mind games to win. Roche instant spawn. Here we go. 1 second.
Gonna happen. 23. That's not bad.
Not bad. We're good.
Do they check it? They didn't flare it.
Great ward by Slayer. Excellent ward. Not going to get
See
scouted
everybody.
here.
See it all.
Oh. No.
Oh, they're not sure. Check it out.
No, they're going to
Can't hit.
They have a clockwork.
Flaring bottom wave, man.
Oh, look, there he goes. But guess what? The Radiant were also scanning at the same time.
Okay, so they know that this could be happening.
Yeah, and they can't fight it with the bird coming back that quick.
Right.
The bird.
Like that. Ooh, one thing to watch for. They
not
have
say the
taken
Blue
over.
Assassin.
The Blue Assassin.
I know your brain. The inventive weapon.
So strong. Dude, they buffed it like crazy and also nerfed it. It's only
they also
now,
killed it.
70. Yeah.
Also,
I don't care.
Okay, there's another camp down bottom. The other small camp. Ignore this team fight about to happen.
Best sweet and strong. He's ready to just end lives. And you know who's going to be there waiting for him? Mr. Big No. Shot on the one. Finds him in his life. That's going to be a dead end for a dead Big No. Buyback from the clock. Immediately jumping back in B2. Focusing Dino. Got to run away. He's down low in spite of all of that BKB charge. Lives is eventually going to fall here. Like, where did they get his birds also? Not bad. Oh, they're going for round 2.
Was the window really that small for Na'Vi, or are we just finally hitting hook shots? I think that might be more so what it is. The attempted Force Staff save got him out of the Nimbus Cloud, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still an area, like, denial, essentially. Like, it's not like you can then run through it as Na'Vi, right, to try to, like, fight with lives. Yeah. Still a bit of an impossible situation, so a good buyback there from Bignum, but it hasn't secured the Roche yet.
Back, finds Petushara. Doesn't have BKB ready, and now Slayer also in trouble. He drops. And suddenly, Na'Vi are ready to run to the pit. Yeah, you can't give those ones up like that. That one hurts.
Yeah, that's the start. That's going to be for free for Lifestealer now. Alright, Bignum. How fast are
Time.
Maybe not
Time. Oh, come on. Get in there, buddy. He had a CP and keep going. going to take too long this time around. So, as you mentioned, Shard is going to be there. Wait, was it?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. So, still not a completely unreasonable net worth lead at this stage. 4K is still comebackable.
Oh, most certainly. I think that, like, Na'Vi, they had one window where I think they were a lot stronger, and, you know, they missed a little kill on the toss and stuff, and the KB saw come up, and the bashers, and, also just straight up the initiations from Big Number. That is definitely what they were missing. But now they have another window where it's sort of parabolically opened back up. We're climbing the mountain again in terms of their strength on Na'Vi with this Aegis. And almost BKB, in fact, as well. Our life stealers, so Vici really doubling down here.
Inside the Tiny, this could be a deadly fight if they take it in an incorrect fashion. Dude, they are ready to go.
Inside. It's like those banned Kinder eggs.
The Big Num's ready to turn this back around.
In Canada still. I heard you guys.
Oh, here it is. Turn it right around. Hook shot in. BKB and the Rupture immediately ready to go. Eno gets the kill, and that keeps him alive. And now he's stuck in no man's land. Immediately starts lifestealing on Slayer. Why did you walk into him? Oh, it's bad. Big Num, no. Oh. Well,
someone needs to check on Slayer. I need a wellness check on this man. What's going on? Is he like falling asleep at the computer or something today?
It's a rough one. Game is hard. Damn, dude. That's a tough situation now.
I mean, it could have been so much worse though. At least they got like a slight turnaround by kind of timing as well. But yeah, not getting it with at least one of those two supports really does hurt you. I gotta let go, but hey, we got where's my Blood Rage Zeus that I've been waiting for, huh?
That's coming.
Is that ever gonna happen? Is that just not real? Why isn't it real? 30% spell in.
It's, hard to trust. You're taking damage also. You're taking DOT.
Yeah, but I mean, Lizard was saying it too, and I've seen so many games now Bloodseeker Zeus, and I never see it.
Yeah.
Like right now, what's the number? Why isn't Zeus Blood Rage? What am I missing?
He's taking 2% of his max damage, you know, for every second he's Blood Rage.
I don't understand. Is it like bugged? Does it not work? Like why? I legitimately don't get it.
Oh god, he got force tap. Up for BKB, turns the fight. Dead. And they get another. Linked up B-Tune. Gets inside of a bird. He's in the bird and they're out of there.
Dire's bottom barracks have fallen.
I mean, oh wait, what? What's the follow-up? They need to catch up to him. He can't catch up to him. He's out and away. Oh, and B-Tune is back. He's trying to run these heroes down. He is ruptured now. That is Char, linked up, doing what he can, and that is going to be nothing. B-Tune still wanting to chase. It's nice to chase. He ruptured. Almost dead. Oh, he's so freaking low, but he gets arm with toggle off afterwards. Oh, no. And they've used everything. What? Oh, my God. Links in to jumps out. Oh, they killed him.
Down the Aegis.
Okay. Rupture, round 3? No, it's not going to be there. God, Boots of Bearing, too strong.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Quick building death.
That was crazy when they brought in the Bloodseeker and he got the bash off and manages to get the kill.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, I mean, this is now, I mean, maybe, the problem is you still got BKB, a 9-second BKB. Top Rage, runs away, hook shot, they find one, it's a decent one to get a toss out. Kills one of the birds, now trying to look for a bash, cannot find any. There's not a single bash in this earth for poor old Lifestealer. Rupture afterwards, tries to run a BT, that's gone too far, he gets in the bird, the last second, oh no, and it has 700 HP, because he gets out of there. Oh no.
Radiant's
Can't kill it off in time. God. Devastating. Petishar is now in the midst of all of them, ready to run him down, but with the BKB wearing off, has to run away.
They have another Nimbus up now. He's mana though.
The Infest has actually been so good to beat too.
Pinkrat's running to the fountain.
Oh, get out of there, dude. He's fine. He's half alive. God. They have to like execute perfectly on mind games, and they're still just losing building after building. It doesn't matter.
So many times it's just like so close too, and they can't quite get there. Production's being a bit much. And, no one got now. He's got his scythe. He's got Lincoln's. He has an Essence Ring. He is stacked up right now, and it is a smoke from mind games though. So Bignum, well, he's back on the clock, as it were. Time to go to work. And look at these blocks. Look at Bird.
Ready. Hook shot in. Finds him. Push back. No, he missed. And Infest is kind of he just infests every time to get away. Bignum's dead. They're all dead. Get out of there. Eno's in trouble. Still can't find a bash. Petishar jumps upon the birds. They're there. Petishar hoping for an escape, but there is no salvation from the lifesteal. Or maybe there is. He's run away. That's fine. But nonetheless, they lost their Bloodseeker. They lost Bignum. It's so hard for them. Clockwork and Ankrad tossed back out by Sweet and Strong and eventually killed.
So bold. He just goes in. He has the back with the force stats from his team.
They all that back now. From it. Wait a minute. He lost his mind. It's crazy.
Thunder Gods in 5 seconds.
Okay.
Good kill timing.
Oh, well done. Then they spoke afterwards.
He just get out the timing. He saved it.
That's awesome. I love that. Franklin's putting in work now too. They are ready to go again. Petishar found it. Tough back. All the way out of the base. No. No BKB for him. They just want to kill. They want to take down anybody. So angry. So much anger. Hook shot. Finds the backline. Sweet and Strong. He's still living through it all. I feel so bad for Bignum. The whole game he's just playing one-on-one against Sweet and Strong. He keeps on coming up underneath. Lays, he goes to Stone Form, and that keeps him alive. They can't kill anybody. Sweet and Strong manages to toss that get out again. Yes! And GG, well played is called. Alright, Sweet and Strong's my MVP. What a winner. I don't care about anything.
I mean, the way they played around the Tiny was amazing. Like, Force Staff has been nerfed so many years in a row, and they saw the game and how they needed it. Like, it was good versus the Clockwork, and they just saw, like, no, Sweet and Strong, it's kind of nice. You just get in there, you toss people out, like, what are the chances you're going to ice path Tiny? Pretty low. Clockwork, I mean, yeah, maybe you'll get hook shot when you're there, but we have Force Staffs. Could be okay. And he just broke the base over and over. Constantly, he would just break the formation by getting in there. And formation's very important when you're playing with a Zeus, obviously. He's trying to stay in the back line. And Ankrad only dying once that entire game, but I still feel like he spent a lot of time scared in these fights.